I like that. Perry Como and There's No Christmas. La-da-dee, like a home Christmas. 10.5 minutes after 11. Or no. 10.5 minutes after 10 was the time. And we swing along here, heading down Connecticut Avenue to the Old Stein. Listen to that. People having fun, having a good time. Why don't you join the fun? Come on down to the Old Stein. No cover, no minimum, just lots of fun for everyone. 1339 Connecticut Avenue Northwest, across from the DuPont Theater, where you will enjoy all the knockwurst and bratwurst and schnitzel a la Holstein and German potato salad and sauerkraut and hickory smoked ribs and German potato pancakes. Oh, just to mention a few things. Plus a complete American menu, and they have cold beer, you betcha. On draft, Heineken's Lowenbrau Michelob, the very best. Ice cold and frosty mugs at about 38 degrees. You'll love it. The Old Stein, open 7 days a week until 2 in the morning. 1339 Connecticut Avenue Northwest. That's the address of the Old Stein. Easy. Easy, girls. There they go. All right. We'll see you down there at the Stein. Okay, it's 12 after 10. We'll be hidden for WWPU in just a minute, but right now we're going to play a record or something. All right.
We're going to play my Santa Claus record.
Oh, in a minute.
All right.
Pine cones and holly berries. That's from the show Here's Love, I think. Meredith Willson's show, right?
Right, you are, Gov.
Mitch Miller.
Don't go too far away, gang, because we have a record I want you to hear.
We don't know the guy's name that sings it, huh?
Well, call him Fred Palm, because he's the guy who gave me the record.
Pom Pom.
A Pom Pom record. But this thing is, this thing we're going to play in cooperation and connection with honesty and broadcasting, which is a big kick that everybody's in now. I always thought it was pretty straight myself, didn't you?
Yeah.
And all these years I've been buying cars, I think they're getting better and every year. And they tell me, the troubles and everything. And they tell us broadcasting. Anyway, you hear this record. Friends, this speaks the truth right from the horse's mouth this time of the year. When are we going to play this thing?
Well, we've got to do WWPU first, and we'll get to it.
Well, here's enough from the night book, Ed. The Washington National Symphony and the Cathedral Choral Society of the Washington Cathedral join for a pair of performances of Handel's Messiah, a pair of Handels, in Constitution Hall Saturday evening, December 7th at 8 p.m., and Sunday afternoon, December 8th at 3 p.m. Now, everybody is cordially invited to attend. That's very nice. I don't know what's happened to me. I used to remember, did you used to go with me or did I go by myself? I remember you used to go all the time. I'd always go to some place and listen to because you don't do the whole thing, you got to take 2 days, but they do excerpts from the Messiah. And I would always go about a week or two before Christmas. And I don't do that anymore.
Got a record instead.
Huh?
You got it on a record.
I've got a record, you say?
No, I was just going to say, do you have the Messiah on a record?
Yes, I do, but it's not a very good one.
Oh.
It's an old scratchy thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
the handle keeps falling out of the machine.
It's 16 1/4. We got the lights. Are they flashing? Are we ready to go down to Sorghum's? All right, let's go. Oh, we're playing it. Well, this is the other one. All right.
Here's the Santa Claus record, Honesty and Broadcasting.
Every year, I've an interesting job, but once a year.
Merry Christmas, Scrooge.
Yeah, I didn't dirty it.
That's what Santa Claus. Behind that happy ho-ho lies an evil heart and beats a flabby liver. Let me assure you out there. Remember that? What's that other one about? You ought to see old Sandy quiver when he hit him in the face with a reindeer liver. He's a moving on. Homer and Jethro. Do we have that?
No, I don't think so. We have Sandy Baby by Homer and Jethro, and what was the other one? The Night After Christmas.
I think I got. Let me go see if I got that one. I think in my private drawers I can find it.
All right. While you're looking, we have Don Adams on the Telefunny here, on the Son of Telefunny. I want to remind you about Smalls. And tomorrow will be a wonderful day to come on over to Smalls. They're going to have kind of an open house tomorrow and Sunday. Love to have you come by and just look around at all the wonderful things they have for you at this festive season of the year in their gift shop, their Christmas shop at 9000 Jones Mill Road in Chevy Chase, which is off of Jones Bridge Road, just a 1/4 of a mile from the Connecticut Avenue exit off the Beltway. And you think I'm going to repeat that again? Smalls, where they feature all these delightful imported Christmas decorations, all the material to make your own wreaths if you want to do that. And they have their Christmas trees in stock, friends, some beauties out there. Ron was telling us last night, and he knows all about Christmas trees. Pinus sylvestris they have over there, which is a nice... You go in there and tell them you want one. And they have all sorts of... they have poinsettias, and they have little tinsel and all sorts of decorations, ornaments to hang on the tree, and everything that you'd want. Lights, they've got it all at Smalls, and some things you've probably never seen before. Get some of these flamin' schmellers, these candles like we have in here, the bayberry. We have the bayberry going and the essence of Christmas, both of them. Studio smells delightful tonight. Don't you think our studio smells good tonight? Oh, isn't it delightful? Yeah, it's great. So come on over to Smalls, sir. Easy, sir. Easy, easy. Thank you, sir. Smalls, and they're open 7 days a week. Come on by tomorrow or even on Sunday. 9000 Jones Mill Road in Chevy Chase. An institution since 1855, and if you can't get out to this Smalls, visit the one in Norbeck on Georgia Avenue Extended. That's Smalls. Now, do we have Don Adams up here? Don Adams, as the football season wanes, let us hear about Mr. Football.
I have just returned from a visit to my home. And while I was there, I went back to my old grammar school.
There he is. That's Don Adams. And the football coach, Mr. Football, bring me a dream.
Leon Football is
Yes.
the man's name.
Yeah. Boomalaka, boomalaka.
Yay, Glick.
I like that. I think that's vicious, ugly, nasty rumors.
Yeah. He's too much, isn't he?
No, we're going to do that right now, Arthur. A word from your Chevy dealer.
Today, the Chevrolet Matchmaker looks at another used car fable. The fable. Cars that cost the same when new are worth the same 2 or 3 years later. Right?
Wrong. The fact. A recent NADA official used car guide for this area listed a 1966 Chevy Caprice at $70 less than a comparable Plymouth Fury. But 2 years later, the used Plymouth was worth $60 less than the used Chevrolet, a difference of $130. Remember that, because every time you buy a car, you're selling one too. And year after year, the car that has returned you more dollars for the dollars you spent has been Chevrolet.
Now that the 69 models are out, look at all of them with this thought in mind. In 1971, will they be worth $130 more or $130 less? You'll know what to expect if you see your Chevrolet Matchmaker. Chevrolet, worth more in the end, because it's a better car to begin with.
Now I get a new 69 Chevy for less at your metropolitan Washington area Chevy dealer. Boomalaka, boomalaka.
Yay, Glick. Here's a nut from our WRC Glick
Ricky
book.
ticky, Ricky tack. Oh,
Racky ticky tick tack too. Willy willy wick whack bing bang boo. Wick willy wick whack wee. Wack willy wick whack woo.
forget it.
St. John's College willy willy wick will hold a film festival of shorts.
Yeah.
Good heavens,
Holding
Henry.
a film festival
That's
in their
risque,
shorts.
ain't it?
Yes, indeed.
Some of them selected shorts by Haynes there. Fruit
Bob Haynes.
Loom, I think is the...
Oh, yes.
A film festival of shorts. Mickey Rooney's in it. Who are some of the other shorts? On December 7th at 2 p.m. and on December 8th at 8:15 in the auditorium of Francis Scott Key Hall. Oh, the Keyhole. I remember him. He won it. Chinese detective, one Key Hall there. The public is invited to attend. A fee of 50 cents will be charged to cover the cost of the electric bill.
Oh, yes.
Yes. And to pay off the projectionist, who, by day, is a wino. That's the entire festival. All right, gang?
That is the most confusing thing I've ever heard in my life. Oh, yeah. The Baja Marimba Band there. Julius Wexler and company. I'd like to have a name like that, huh?
Wexler?
Wexler.
Wexler's...
Ricky Ticky, Ricky Tack.
Wexler's Family Drugs. What is Wexler's? Isn't
That's
there a-
Rexall. That's called Flying
Wexler.
High. That's the name of that. It's 10:30 at WRC. NBC.
Boomalaka, boomalaka, yay, Masterman. John's director just shot himself up there.
Boomalaka gone. Here's our newscaster. His name is John. Went to bed with his trousers on. Oh, and now from our MV, here's John Masterman here.
Oh,
It's 37 degrees at 10:30 in Washington. Mostly cloudy Saturday, a chance of light snow. Details on the weather after the news. A Lorton reformatory prisoner who says a guard shot and wounded him during trouble at the prison November 18th.
Eddie Leonard sandwich and pizza shops. Oh, boy, they're open late tonight. They're open late every night, but even more of them are open later tonight. There are 8 convenient locations serving up 16 different sandwiches. Art Page, you'll eat one of each. A foot of food on a bread loaf roll. And maybe a pizza and a milkshake and some hot chocolate. Hot coffee go good on a night like this, huh? Downtown, visit 13th and H Northwest, the corner of 17th and M Northwest, or 1121 14th Street between L and M Northwest. And there's Uptown, 2428 14th Street Northwest, 1251 Bladensburg Road Northeast, 2507 Good Hope Road Southeast. And in Maryland, there's one in Silver Spring in the Guardian Building at 8607 Cameron Street. And in District Heights, yay, District Heights, 6314 Marlboro Pike. Always have trouble with that one. Eddie Leonard, class and carry out. It's 25 minutes in front of 11. We will go to WWPU this half hour. I swear we will. Promise you. Promises, promises, as Dionne Warwick would say. Well, the Doll House is in full operation again. And we have a big job ahead of us, as usual, to raise money to buy toys and games and even clothes for some needy youngsters in the Washington area under the help of our National Health and Welfare Council. And we hope that we can count on you. I know we can, as we have in the past, to support the Doll House and make it a big success. Now, something a little different this year. In addition to the regular mode of operation, we're going to be, of course, up in the lobby. A week from Monday, we start broadcasting in the lobby again for our 4th year up in the lobby. And then more immediate interest, this Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. in the Translux Theater, in cooperation with MGM, we're going to have a champagne gala as you preview The Impossible Years, starring Art Page and Christine Ferrari. David Niven and Art Page. No, David Niven and Christine Ferrari. And a lot of your favorite WRC personalities will be. Art Semick, you going to be there? You're one of our favorite Art's going to be in the basement. I remember we did a broadcast from a movie one afternoon, Art? Remember that? You know where they had us set up? You could hear plenty. I'll never forget that. How many years ago? The Guns of Navarone was the movie, and they had us in a very precarious spot. And anybody that would come down, one of you on the air? No, I got... And he'd run on. That's been a long time ago. Anyway, this is not going to be like that. This is going to be a fun thing. And after the show, you go next door to the vineyards and you have champagne and snacks. Jim Simpson will be there. I said that. Nancy Dickerson will be there. Now, we hope that you will attend because all of the money that is raised through this will go to support the Doll House. No overhead is incurred here. All the money's turned over to the Doll House. The tickets are $10 a piece, or for a couple, it's $15. Black tie is optional. And we know that the time is getting short, so what we're doing is going to have somebody here at the station tomorrow from 10 until 4, just about all day. You can call them at Emerson 2-4000 between 10 and 4 tomorrow and order your tickets, and then you can pick them up the evening of the show at the Translux box office on Tuesday night. That way you will save the worry of, maybe not getting them in time in the mail. So support the Doll House and have fun at the same time. And it is all tax deductible. 22 in front of 11 here on the Joy Boys show. This is for my partner who loves high-class music. You notice he sneaked out while this is running. Homer and Jethro, and I'm moving on for Santa Claus. There are 20 minutes. 20 until 11. We'll go down to WWPU in just a few minutes, so get ready.
Charlie, what were you doing in 1938?
Nothing. I wasn't even in the hotel.
No, that was the year that First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Washington opened.
100.
We're checking out. We're checking out
100.
the line. Is the line all right? Have we got a line? Old Suitcase Simpson is on the board in there. Oh, he's dynamite. You ought to hear him when his voice changes. From the country music capital of the world, WWVO in Seagram's, West Virginia, it's the all-night jamboree.
There go, boys.
Yeah!
Grab your head and grab your nose. I like you, you old bozo. Everybody scratch and rock. I like you, you great big sock.
Well, howdy, friends and neighbors. Once again, it's just proud to be here. We're going to be picking and singing for the next 8 hours uninterrupted. We don't have a news machine here, so if by George, we're just going to play records and tell you about some of our fine sponsors. This is the Tex Jinx Show. My name's Tex Fritter.
My name's Jinx Jenkins. Glad to be here. Sugar Booger, just so glad to have you with us. So proud, bless your hearts. We love you. Hope you'll enjoy the program. Don't forget to write us cards and letters. And we want you to love us as much as we love you, because we love you so good.
Right,
and we
that's
love
enough.
you
Don't
because you
overplay
love
your
us.
part there,
And
Jake,
I love
will
you. Come here, Tex.
Yeah. Now, that's ridiculous. Will you
love
stop
you.
that? Come here, Jinx, and tell them about our first sponsor's product tonight, sure, would you?
Just so proud to do it. The first quarter hour of our program is brought to you by the Missing Eggs Corporation or the Finger Kit Bureau.
Men and ladies, do you have a lot of trouble with the chickens? Are you finding that you go out the chicken coop in the morning, all your eggs are gone? Is that what's happening to you?
Powerful bad thing to happen to you.
Well, sometimes the law takes a long time to figure these things out, so why don't you send for your do-it-yourself fingerprint kit? That's right, friends. If you're missing an excessive number of eggs around your coop, believe me, this fingerprint kit, complete with the powder and everything, and it's going to just tell you who the thief is.
I'd rather not get involved as to how this works, but it comes out on the egg there, and everybody knows that all we got to do is check out the egg and find out who's the prettiest. And don't forget, this kit is approved by the FBI. That's the Fat Birds Incorporated, so you'll know exactly who took your bird and got your eggs.
Send $2.95 to Fingerprints, WWVO, Seagram's, West Virginia.
Coming up in about 1 minute from now, we're going to have some wonderful picking and singing by Clyde Buford and his Bull City Boys.
Now, want to sing now?
Just a minute, Clyde.
Okay.
We got another
Yeah.
sponsor here. Ladies and gentlemen, Christmas time is coming around in another couple of months. Or is it weeks?
Days.
Days. And let me tell you, the little ones are going to be so proud. When they come downstairs Christmas morning, guess what they're going to find in their sock?
Their father's feet. Yeah, just thought I'd throw that in there.
I think I'll throw you out here.
All right, go ahead.
Anyway, it'd be wonderful, wouldn't it, for them to find a cuddly little lovable toy tiger to call their own.
Something they could go to bed with, something to keep them cozy and snug, something they could have a lot of fun with, romping around the rumpus room. Yeah.
And from our organization known as Children's Play Co-op, we can send you for $2.98 this wonderful little cuddly toy tiger. Tell them about it.
Well,
Dave.
he's a fine little tiger, and you're going to be amazed. Just the first couple of months that you have him, how the kids are going to become attached to him. This tiger actually grows. Yes, sir.
Because he's a real tiger. Did you tell him that?
Oh, I forgot that. No,
Yeah.
after about 3 months, you better put that tiger away, because we don't want to be responsible for what happens.
Keep him away from the livestock, whatever
yeah,
you do.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
Well, we'll have some picking and singing by Clyde Buford.
I'm ready anytime.
Just
I'm
a
ready.
minute, Clyde.
Okay.
Hold on there, fella. Keep smoking them long ones, and I'll be right with you.
Okay, yeah.
The next 5 minutes of our program is brought to you by Used Razor Blades, Inc. Oh, that's Incorporated.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, ladies. Gentlemen, how many times have you said to yourself,
I wonder where that little slot in the medicine cabinet really goes to.
well, friends, we can tell you now, that little slot in your medicine cabinet where you put them used blades goes to our reconditioning factory. We have a little deal worked out with the contractors in the city. We recondition them blades with American steel, none of that imported stuff.
Right, yes, sir, right.
That's right. And you can buy our razor blades, 350 of them for 40 cents. We guarantee you they'll cut the hair on your face.
If you act now, we'll send you complete set of Band-Aids and tourniquets in case you should cut yourself.
And be looking on WWVO TV for our pig shaving contest.
Yes, sir. Now then, before we go, and before we hear from Clyde...
Clyde, get ready.
I'm ready. First of all, we better tell them where the WWVO troops are going to be this coming weekend. All
Lazy
right?
Luther and his Sugarloaf Mountain Boys are going to be appearing at the wonderful picnic grounds over there in Susquehanna, Pennsylvania tomorrow night. Then they're going to do a little job for the Banana Pickers in San Juan, Puerto Rico on Thursday morning. Want to continue and tell them where they're going to be on Friday night and Saturday and the weekends to come.
Wait a minute, you didn't even play my song yet. You're signing off. The theme's on. I didn't get a chance to play.
Are you union?
Huh?
Are you?
No,
All right,
I'm a
well,
Southern
get out
boy.
of here.
What are you talking about?
You don't get paid.
That's Stevie Wonder, spelled backwards. It's Evitz Rednow. That's what they call him, and he plays the harmonica there, I guess that is. And it's time for us to get out of here.
We are the Joy Boys of radio. We chase electrons to and fro. We are the Joy Boys of radio. We chase electrons to and fro.
And that's all the time we have for another night and another week here on the Joy Boy Show. Walker and Scott say thanks for being with us. Have a nice weekend here. And Arthur, thanks to you. Art Semig You're on the janitor beacon. Take one. Take two. They're small. We'll see you. Have a nice weekend. Good night to Nelson, whoever he is. Good night to Hanoi Hickman. Stick around for the news, weather, and sports, and me.
We are the Joy Boys of radio. We chase electrons to and fro. We are the Joy Boys of radio. We chase electrons to and fro.
To you at 17 after 8 at WRC, and we're Walker and Scott. Pete Barbuti in just a minute or two.
All right, now, friends, we want to tell you about the only Southern restaurant that we would recommend in town, friends. That's because it's the only Southern restaurant on our show. That's why we recommend it. Actually, you stop and think, though, how many Southern restaurants are there in town?
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Well,
you lose.
Oh, I sure did.
And you won't if you go to the Olde Club in Alexandria, hysterical Alexandria, where since 1758 they've been whooping up a mess of victuals. You like peanut soup? You like country ham? You like black-eyed peas, pecan pie? You like all that deep dish pies, berry pies, peach cobbler? You like things like that, real old Southern dishes? They got them at the Olde Club. It's like a miniature trip to Williamsburg.
Well, them Southerners fat.
Oh, yeah, a lot of us were.
Eating all that food. Man, I love that stuff. But
see my imitation of General Lee getting on his horse.
Beautiful.
There you go. No, friends, it's not fattening at all. None of this food's fattening. You take pecan pie, for instance, just a few calories in there. Just a whistle woofer, as we say, of calories in some peanut soup and pecan pie and ham and mashed potatoes. In the words of Kate Smith, pass the mashed potatoes. Great quote from
You say you open up the sugar and a scorpion drops out?
Now, that's at the Arabian restaurant across the street. Fu Manchu movies are shown after midnight, friends. That's how rakish it is. That's the Olde Club in Alexandria, and they're open until, well, I don't know, they're open 9:30, 10 o'clock in the evening. They serve until 9:30, 10.
Night owls, ain't they?
Yeah, oh yeah, they went. Well, the Southern people get up early. They go out and slop the hogs and the advertising men, and get on the South 40, mend the fences, and check out the juices. But the truth is, the Olde Club is really a delightful place for good Southern cooking. Open every day of the week except Monday. They're closed on Monday. Great food and marvelous part of town. Such a pretty section of great big old houses sitting back on the street there. Oh, it's lovely. We love it. You'll love it. We'll all love it.
Everybody loves
Great big happy birthday wish to one of our very special friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Little Shirley Palm. Palms up there, she used to be known as. Happy birthday to Shirley.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shirley. Happy birthday to you.
Who could predict then that from a little fibber you'd grow into a dangerous, paranoid liar?
That's our Shirley,
She's
friends.
lovely, isn't she?
I remember Shirley Palm. She used to be billed as Bubbles Palm. She was a stripper in Gaithersburg at the road stand there. They used to sell, fruits and things.
Yes, uh-huh.
She didn't make it, though. She never quite hit the big time. They were going to move her up to Frederick, for the circuit. And then finally, Zingo, Star Eyes, Baltimore, but she never made it.
Oh, she
bus
fell in
broke
love.
down. No, the bus broke down.
Oh, that was something that mundane.
Well, we wish Shirley a happy birthday.
Certainly do, Shirley.
That's right. Remember, what nature has forgotten, usually DuPont can correct, Shirley. God bless you.
And the time is 20 minutes after 8 here at WRC. You like racing at Shenandoah Downs? Yeah, you like it even better than ever this summer. Shenandoah's got night thoroughbred racing. Climb up the social ladder of success, friends and neighbors. The more things we have to know about entertaining, right? In your home, for example. Home entertaining is a big source of pleasure if you do it the right way. It's a lot of work, though, when you stop and think about it. You invite those friends, or clients, and that means you have to get out the goodies, the silver, the china, the crystal, and the table linens.
No, baby. When I invite any of my clients to my house, I put away the silver, the crystal.
See?
Bunch of crumb bums. I wouldn't trust them with a can of Red Heart.
To make sure, in other businesses, to make sure your formal tablecloth and linens look their very best, we suggest Gallagher's. That's who we suggest. Gallagher's exclusive Continental service. Smooth is the word for it. And not only is the finishing of fine linens done by hand iron, but the iron is in the hands of a professional. So there you are. And the cloths, of course, are rolled, not folded. They are rolled up so that you have a fancy tablecloth and it will be free from wrinkles. Isn't that clever? I think so, too. So the next time that you're entertaining, why don't you take your fashionable linens or napkins, and napkins. I don't assume you always use, you don't wipe your hands on a tablecloth, do you?
No, you don't?
You're not supposed to.
Well, oh, that's right. That's what your shirt tail's for, isn't it?
Yes. That's absolutely right, sir. Give that gentleman 2 tickets to next week's production. Gallagher.
I got 12 Van Husens I send over to have them done. And have the crowd over next Sunday.
Gallagher's is the place. Gallagher's exclusive Continental service. Continental hand-finishing touch that adds a special charm to your home entertaining. Continental service is available at all 16 of Gallagher's locations. Gallagher's a family concerned about you. Well, I took care of him. Okay. Steve and Edie there. And the honeymoon is over. My goodness, it's 11:30 until 9. We'll have our telefunny here momentarily after we remind you about Mr. Kelly. Mr. Kelly's Country Square. Squire,
yes.
Yes, that's over in Hall, Maryland. So why don't you come on and meet us at the Hall, friends. Come on over there and enjoy a delicious roast beef dinner or perhaps some seafood in season. And try that cheesecake. Did you mention the cheesecake lately? It's different.
No, I haven't. Yes, I did.
It's different cheesecake. It's caramel, friends. It's really great. Now, come on over and try Mr. Kelly's. Open every day for lunch or dinner, except Monday.
Well, you got them all guessing. I think you should go out of your way to tell them that the cheesecake is different, that it's more like a custard.
Yes, that's true.
Instead of being a cheesecake in the sense that it's a slice of cake with cheesecake, it is like a custard, and it's served almost like a... Huh?
You're right.
Yeah, it's served in a little bowl.
In a deep dish, would you call it?
Yeah, deep dish. Yeah, that's what it is, a deep dish.
It is delicious.
And it's really great. It's got a little sauce on the top of it and a little whipped cream, and it's great. I've never tasted anything quite like it. And the hot bread that they bring to your table, freshly baked in a loaf, and they bring that out on a breadboard and a knife, and you can slice away.
Hack away, Dixieland.
It's one of my favorite tunes, yeah.
That's at the junction of Route 214 and 301, about halfway between here and Annapolis. And the dinner hours are from 5 to 11. Sundays from 1 to 10. And if you're coming out the Beltway, take exit 33 East. Now, for reservations, call 627-4333. 627-4333. Don't forget, you can get your favorite beverages on Sunday at Mr. Kelly's. Now, it's telephony time as we check with Daisy up here on the telephony. Let's ring the number. What happened to our touch-tone phone? Are we... didn't pay the bill?
They repossessed it, yes.
While I was gone, I've noticed it.
While you were... Want a touchstone? Cue the touchstone.
We aim to please, friends.
This is budget month. They put back the paper cups and string, Speak up, man.
Yes. Come on, Daisy. Where are you?
She was upstairs when I came in from lunch. She looked terrific.
Hello.
Hello, Days?
Mm-hmm.
Willard down here.
Willard down here.
Ed up there?
Days up here.
Who?
Days.
Yeah, hi, Days.
Mm.
Could you give us
when Daisy's done and shadows fall.
You used to date Paul Whiteman.
Cup, huh?
Didn't you used to date Paul Whiteman?
Yes, the king of jazz.
You were a group in a rumble seat.
That's right.
Paul Whiteman was a group in a rumble seat.
Listen, speaking of that, if I were to come down and bring a record of my voice singing a song, would you play it on the air?
Well, where's the rest of you? It's just your voice?
I mean, I made a record.
You made a record?
Mm-hmm.
I knew you had one, but I didn't know
I've made one. I'm going to be a pop singer.
Oh.
Would you break it to the Washington area for me?
We might as well. I think we'd be the ones to do it.
I'll be down next hour, all
after
right?
9, okay?
Yes.
Well, bring your record with you, all right?
Oh, I intend to.
On a leash.
I don't fit on the turntable too
well. All right. Well, we'll try it, all right?
Okay. Who do you want me to ring?
Well, we want Clemens and Stevens.
Oh, yeah. Jack Clemens and Dale Stevens or somebody.
Samuel Clemens.
Yeah. We're ringing.
And they're going to do the bit about the dog doctor as soon as they pick up the phone here. Come on, boys, answer the phone. Time is fleeting fast. Oh, there they are.
Hello there.
Jack Clemens and Dale Stevens and the dog doctor by request here on the telephony.
You hurt yourself. You strain yourself there. Easy.
5 minutes until 9. We were to play Georgie Girl by the Seekers. My kids wanted to hear it before they went to sleep, so keep awake for about 5 or 10 minutes. We'll play it after the news, gang. I don't think we're going to get to it before 9.
Lee Dayton, one of our staff announcers, is rehearsing over in the other studio. Lee, get ready to meet the press, I guess. The familiar phrase "Happy New Year" has been the jolly greeting, I guess, the past couple.
Happy New Year.
You're just getting in, or?
No, I'm still going from this last one.
All right. Well, anyway, the fact is it is a greeting of happiness. We hope that your new year will be bright and full of prosperous, good things to come along. But let's say one thing, and one thing for sure. Our beloved sponsor over in Arlington, Virginia, Dyer Brothers Paint Store, is offering so many wonderful suggestions to help you make this new year like the spring and the winter that is coming upon us rapidly with the cold air breathing down our necks, a time for you to get out there and fix up the house. Now, of course, you're not going to be doing much on the outside until spring, but now, between now and the spring time, you can do lots of little things on the inside, like maybe finish off a rec room or do some remodeling, repapering the walls of your house or painting the interior. And the place to buy the goodies to do it, we think, is Dyer Brothers Paint Store. Right there in Arlington, Virginia, the home of the finest paint in the world, Martin Senor, the Williamsburg colors. Also at Dyer Brothers, they have complete antiquing kits. They have one of the largest displays and selections of wallpaper in Northern Virginia, along with a complete unfinished furniture department. Also a complete arts supply store, from finger paints right up to the professional requirements of an artist. And they have a custom framing department, too. All this at Dyer Brothers. And they have free delivery, which I think is pretty doggone important, too. Dyer Brothers. They've only, I'll tell you, we're hoping it's going to work out. They've only been in business since 1894, and we're hoping they're going to, get established.
It's a trial thing.
Yeah, it hasn't. They're not sure they're going to keep it open, so maybe you ought to go over there and check them out. Dyer Brothers, and as we said too, for the spring months to come along after winter's howling winds, you want to get all the paints and all the things you'll need to fix up the outside of your house to make it look beautiful at Dyer Brothers, the best paint in the world, Martin Senor paint. You stop by and see our friends, please.
Yes, sir. And they have a show coming up at their Reston, Virginia art supply store, too. That's going to be some very interesting paintings.
Yeah, this says here January 14th to the 29th. Yeah. And the Dyer Brothers here in the House Gallery of Reston, Virginia, invite you to an exhibit of paintings by Merrill Fox of Maryland, Arthur Sims of Virginia, and Jules Zugby of Washington, D.C. And this will be the 14th of January through the 29th.
All right.
Daily 1:30 till 5:30. It'll be closed on Mondays, Fridays, and Saturday evenings, 7 to 9. You are invited to attend, all right?
All right. 2.5 away from 9 o'clock. And we'll have the news momentarily. Got him.
Chasing the mobile unit out there. I think Bryson Ranch has bit the tire. Not sure.
Tonight is a good night to enjoy that good old Kentucky Fried Chicken and beat the high cost of eating. Colonel Harlan Sanders has the recipe. Jim Matthews had the initiative, and they got together, and they got a good thing going at Tops Drive-Ins now, where you can enjoy Kentucky Fried Chicken 7 days a week. They're fixing chicken dinner 7 days a week. Sunday dinner, I should say. And with the dinner, you get, of course, the French fries and the grilled Grecian bread. Mondays and Tuesdays, you get all this for 99 cents. And any other day, it's most reasonable. So come on over to any one of the 14 Tops Drive-Ins. And by the way, let Mom watch the Super Bowl on Sunday, along with the rest of the family, this Sunday, January 15th on NBC. And you serve up some fried chicken. Everybody eat in front of the TV set. And just have a big time. Chewing on those chicken bones and watching the big championship game between the Chiefs and the Packers. Don't forget, now there are 14, I should say, Tops Drive-Ins in the Washington area. Now, the newest one is that Tops Carryout at 332 East Maple Avenue in Vienna, Virginia, and another one at 1251 Quaker Lane in Alexandria. Sunrise, sunset. Sunrise, Sunset, done by Roger Williams at the piano. So long to FM. We'll be right here on AM after the news, 980 if you want to join us. WRC, WRC-FM, NBC in Washington. It's 9 o'clock.
NBC Radio News on the hour. Now here is Jeffrey Pond.
Wall Street took a close look today at congressional reaction to the president's request for higher taxes and decided that Congress may not go along with it. That's one of the reasons why big traders and institutional investors moved into the stock market to buy bargains after an emotional selling wave by small investors when trading opened. The heavy buying wiped out early losses, aided by the president's call for lower interest rates. 13,230,000 shares changed hands in the heaviest...